Hey guys, I'm Hunter. This is my canvas the way I want it. And today, we're gonna do an ink splat. Basically, we got some neon orange, liquid acrylic, kind of inky substance. And then we also got black. We're gonna drizzle some of this orange onto this canvas, and we're gonna form a shape of something. And once it dries, we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of shaping something out now. Splat the hell out of that. Add some of this black. We're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna come back and take this pen here. We're gonna illustrate what we see in here. It's dry. We're back now. We got our character in here, and we're gonna go hard, go in. We're gonna start with the pen and see how it works first. We're gonna outline everything we see, and then afterwards we'll put the detail in. Hopefully this pen lasts the whole time. It's gonna keep on following the lines. It takes a little bit of a minute, but you get a nice little creature once you're done, I'll tell you that. We're getting that jigget and rough lining by following all of the splats that came out. We don't want to just draw a straight line back down, because you're just gonna have no detail, no texture. And like when you start to do that and follow all these lines, it almost just makes the image for you. You don't have to make the shell. I've already decided that this is like a crazy lobster monster guy that's flattened out for somebody's filet mignon and lobster dinner. So we're not even gonna have to draw the shells on. You know, we already got the edges wide, a little bit of detail with some pen strokes or something after. Maybe not. We'll find out what happens once we get to the end of it. Following the lines right over that ridge. Boom, boom, boom. Even when it splats it like this, you know what? Guess what? That's part of his blood coming out. Oh, he's messed up. He's a messed up fella. He's had a hard go. Somebody's gonna eat him. It's that mighty animal kingdom. Everybody got to go. It's not a quick process, guys, but you'll definitely be happy with the outcome when you're finished. You just gotta keep your patience. Don't try to go too fast. Like I said, make sure you go over every ridge. Sometimes you have a straight mark like that, and after the straight mark, boom, you got another ridge. I like this style of painting because it's completely just showing you what is already there. If you have no ideas, no anything in your head after a long day, or you have too much in your head, you can take this style here and just basically throw anything on the canvas. Don't cover it, but you could throw basically anything, any color. You could mix colors. It doesn't have to be one solid. And then you just basically start to see what's there, and I feel like what's there is absolutely a perception of what's in you. Not that I'm a lobster, but sometimes I be feeling a little red. But this lets me get that out in a positive way. This is also a really great technique if you have like something like writer's block. Even if you don't like what comes out of it, whatever, you just drew something, you had a good time, and now you have the possibility of running into some more ideas, because this might open your mind. You don't need to know how to draw to do this. It helps, obviously. If you have a little bit of a steady hand and you have some patience, that helps. But you don't really need all those things. You can just go ahead and do this. You can enjoy yourself and figure out some new ideas, maybe even a new talent. So we're getting about halfway there. We will start to add some detail. You know, some claw lines, a little bit of shading, his face. Your hand starts to cramp after a while. It's good to take a quick break, get yourself decompress, digest, and Let yourself do the best work. We got the outline for the body ready to go. We're going to do the explosion of the body now, which is a lot quicker because single by single. This is how it flew right out of them. I'm just going to find all these things and basically, like, they're little tiny islands. Map them out. And then eventually, once you have all these tiny little spots here filled in with pen like that, I mean, you use Sharpie too, but it starts to react like an explosion. Just follow the shapes and you will be okay. It's like, you know, follow what the signs are in your life, you'll be okay. Follow the shapes and just keep on rolling with them. Now you can start to see that we got his arms almost, because we followed the ridges, now these small pieces almost are starting to create a breaking effect away from the arm. But like I said, if they're close or something, don't follow it all the way down to the line, because then you're going to close it off and you're going to take that effect away. I know this painting is a little maybe morbid to some or dark to others, but we're just diving into a life of a lobster. What it's like to live as a lobster in a tank at a restaurant. And I think everybody feels like that once in a bit. Trapped in a tank. And then you don't have an outlet. Find an outlet. I'm saying it again and again. Find an outlet. If it's art, music, anything. It doesn't have to be artistic either. Like, maybe you want to go for a drive somewhere, right? Oh, I don't have a license. It's okay. Go for a walk. You know, ride a bike. Do something. You know, it's sitting around being depressed all the time is not good. And I'm not perfect. I get depressed all the time, but I always have to tell myself, get up, Hunter. Get up. Go outside. Do something. Life could be a lot worse. Things are a lot better than they used to be. You always live in positivity, so why let these negative times get you down? And I know we all see a lot of false positive people on the internet that try to preach to you to live one way, and I'm going to tell you guys, we're all human and nobody's going to live under anybody else's calendar or what they perceive them to be or what they want them to be. People are who they are, and you need to either accept them or they're just not for you. But if you accept those people, you need to make the choice, and you also need to think about if said choice feeds you right. And that goes back to what outlets are you feeding? What are you feeding? Are you feeding partying? Are you feeding going to the club? Getting turned up? I don't think that's what we're supposed to do or what life is really about at all. So we're getting here now, and as you can see, it's really starting to create that effect on this half. After that, we're getting some eyes going. You guys see them in here. I haven't decided what kind of eyes I want it to have. Maybe I'll color them all the way in so they're just black eyes. Lobsters have black eyes, right? It's starting to feel good. We're gonna go ahead, before I start moving to this half here, I'm just gonna define this demented heart here. It's obviously a little messed up because, well, he's exploding. We got an alcohol marker now. Let's see how this runs.
What's an alcohol marker?
I don't know. It's an alcohol marker. Let's say we give him a really creepy face. I know we haven't gone back to this side, but that won't take long. Let's put some details in. Now we got his trippy face. He looks like he's got cataracts in this eye. Some splat going on too, I guess. A little bit of crazy hair, bro. We are on the last couple of explosion lines from our friend, Mr. One-Eye Shrimp Thingy Man. Yeah, that's his name. Mr. One-Eye Shrimp Thingy Man. He didn't have a good day. Or he's the parasite that lives in this guy, and he's went out of there. Is he balding? Yeah, he's balding. We're gonna give him the George Costanza over here. A balding parasite, I presume, that has lived inside of this guy until he has exploded. So, bon voyage, Mr. Parasite. Now, the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn his heart into a little him. But his little him happens to have a nose with a square and triangle eye, because that's how we see him. And you know what? We'll give him a little bit of hair. I think we are done. Osmosis Stones. Just from throwing ink on the paper. That's all you have to do, guys, is just throw it and follow the lines. These dimensions are not that. These are simple. Very simple. Anybody can do them. I can do them. So, if I can, you can. This is Osmosis Stones, and he will see you later. I'm Hunter. This is my camps the way I want it. Keep your mind clean, keep your soul clean, and keep your brushes clean.